So I've just watched Blue Beetle. My sisters and my nephew gave it a 10.
Okay.
But I think otherwise. Come with me. Now, DCU is in a literal mess right now. No, not
The Darman Cinematic Universe.
the DC universe. DC stands for Detective Comic. It's almost like it already failed before it's even launched its first movie. People seem to lose interest in their movies. Their projects lost lots and lots of money in the box office. Everything's just bad right now for Warner Bros. Don't get me wrong, I like this movie. This movie deserves some more money and it deserves better praise. Why do people not like it? It's because it's too formulated. It uses some core elements of any usual superhero movies. The power is similar to those we've seen before. The storyline is similar to those we've seen before. Basically everything in that movie is something we've seen before. Jaime Reyes, the main character, suddenly finds himself in possession of an ancient relic of an alien biotechnology called the Scarab. When the Scarab chooses Jaime to be its symbiotic host, he's bestowed with an incredible suit of armor that's capable of extraordinary and unpredictable powers, forever changing his destiny as he becomes the superhero Blue Beetle. Now, let me tell you why I think this movie is nothing new to the audiences. I think they're too afraid, or I would say lazy, to do something different or push the boundaries. If this movie is like MA15, it would be a lot better too. People just got sick and tired of the same old formulated shit they always use in every superhero movie that have come before. In my opinion, I want a superhero movie with a little twist and darker path, like the Batman or Logan, something refreshing. This movie is a combination of any other superhero movie, especially Spider-Man, Venom, and Iron Man. We have a supervillain who owns an organization that creates a biological weapon. It falls in the hands of the protagonist, who has no idea what that power is. Do you see where I'm going here? Does that remind you of some other movie's plot? This is like a Mexican superhero movie where the main character is from a Mexican family, and the main theme of the movie is
family.
Even though the plot is mid, I have nothing against Jolo Mariduena. Correct me if I'm wrong at pronouncing his name, the guy who plays Blue Beetle. I followed him since Cobra Kai. The action scenes are good. The CGI is way better than The Flash, because I can't find any CGI worse than that. The suit looks great. The superpower is whatever he can think of. Why not be creative and get something cool like chainsaw or minigun, or literally something that can win the fight easily? And I think that has something to do with the rating. They put it PG-13, so they're afraid to put blood and stuff in there. The theme is great. I actually like it. It sounds very familiar to Blade Runner and The Flash. I like the relationships the main character has with his family, but his love relationship, however, is a bit weak. They could do a lot better than that. The villain is just too boring. Like I said, the movie isn't bad, it's just mid. It's just not unique or new. There's a lot of plot holes. For example, some characters just do a bunch of stuff we think they couldn't do. They don't care to explain how they learned it or when they learned it, and a lot more, which I'm not going to go through because it might spoil the movie. I do hate one character though, and I think you might guess it. That's the uncle. He's just so annoying, and he said this:
That man's a fascist.
Plus, people like to scream all the time. I hate it when the director think that by making characters screaming, it's already funny. The whole movie is just an origin story for the protagonist. I have no idea what they have planned in the future for this character. But I'm going to give Blue Beetle a 7 out of 10. I think it must be perfect for people who've never seen a superhero movie before. But if you have seen loads of superhero movies before, you might think it's mid. See you in the next video. Bye.